I'm Ira Trivedi and welcome to another episode of Yoga Ira. Today we have a very special segment on yoga for women. So women's bodies are biologically more fragile than men's bodies. And in the long run, a lot of running, going to the gym, heavy weightlifting is detrimental to women's bodies. But yoga can be a beautiful cure. It can help reduce weight, it can help you get a slim and toned body, but there are also lots of hormonal and emotional benefits as well. In today's episode, we're going to be focusing on 3 different issues. One is PMS and menstruation, the second is pregnancy discomfort, and the third is yoga for opening up and shaping the chest. A monthly ordeal for many women, PMS symptoms can range from irritability to over-the-top pain. But yoga can actually really help. Not only does it help with easing pain and tension, it also helps emotionally stabilize and relax our minds and bodies. I've had so many students who've gotten off painkillers and aspirin and all sorts of medication just by doing these simple asanas. So I'm going to be giving you a few asanas that you can do at any time during the day, during your period, or right before your period. They're very, very simple, they're safe to do, and they're really going to help you with the PMS or menstruation symptoms every single day. Today's asana of the day is Gupta Padma Asana. It's a really great overall body stretch. It's great for our arms, our legs, and for spinal health. From Sukh Asana, come into Padmasana, and now come up on your knees and lie flat on your stomach. You should be totally relaxed. This is a relaxing asana. There should be no strain in your body. This really helps open up the pelvis. Bring your arms behind you, Namaskar Mudra. This is Gupta Padma Asana. Stay here and relax. Now release your arms, come back into sitting Padmasana. The wide leg straddle is a variation of the traditional Dand Asana. What it does is it helps relieve tension in our pelvis area, it helps relax our abdomen, and it also helps stimulate our pelvis, our spleen, and various other abdominal functions. It's a really, really good asana to do during your period to help release the pain. Sit in Dand Asana, and now spread your legs to the side. You should feel a little tension, but not too much. Now inhale and bring your arms up. With a deep breath, stretch your spine. And with an exhale, come down slowly and grab a hold of your toes or the side of your feet. Stay here and breathe. With every breath, try to get a little bit more comfortable in the asana. And now when you're comfortable, you can bring your elbows onto the ground, feeling the stretch in your spine and your legs. Your palms flat out in front of you. Stay here and breathe. And now, walk your arms back, bring your legs together in Dand Asana and breathe. For me, the Janu Shirish Asana is a painkiller asana. It helps relieve pain almost instantaneously. What it does is it puts pressure on the abdomen and it helps release tension in the uterus and other abdomen areas. So let's do the Janu Shirish Asana together. Sit with your legs stretched out in front of you in Dand Asana. Now bend the right leg, placing the heel of the foot against the perineum. Or if you're more flexible, you can bring your right leg on top of your left leg. Now inhale and stretch your arms up, straightening out your spine. And with an exhale, come down and grab your toes or your foot or your calves or your knee, wherever you're comfortable. And if you can bring your forehead to your knees. Stay here and breathe with every inhalation and exhalation, going deeper into the posture. And now slowly come back up, stretch up and down. Now we do the same on the other side. So bring your left leg on top of your right thigh. Now inhale, stretch your arms up, stretch, and with an exhale, go down and grab your foot, your toes, your ankle, your calf, your knee, wherever you're comfortable. Remember, asana should be steady and comfortable. There should be no pressure. Stay here and breathe. Do not strain. Try to relax your back as much as possible. Hold this pose for 30 seconds if you can. Now inhale, stretch your arms up and slowly come down. The cat and cow stretch is a gentle asana which can be done at any time before or during your period. It's really good for stretching out your whole body, for gently stretching out your uterus and your stomach area. So come, let's do this cat stretch together. It's very simple and very effective. Sit in Vajrasana and now come onto all fours. Form a table such that your back forms the tabletop and your hands and feet form the legs of a table. Keep your arms perpendicular to the floor with the hands directly underneath the shoulders and flat on the ground. Your knees should be hip-width apart and your toes should be together. As you inhale, raise your chin and tilt your head back. Push your navel downwards and raise your tailbone. Hold the cat pose and take long, deep breaths. Follow this by the counter movement, the cow pose. As you exhale, drop your chin to your chest and arch up your back as much as you can. Relax your hips. Hold this pose for a few seconds, breathing rhythmically before you return to table position. Do this again. First, inhale in cat pose. Stomach down, chin up, stretch your chin up. And now exhale and cow pose. Drop your chin to your chest, arch your back up as much as you can. Inhale, cat pose. And exhale, cow pose. Inhale, cat pose. And now return to Vajrasana. If there's one asana that all women should do, it is Dhanurasana. It is such a good asana for not just an overall stretch, not just for toning up and massaging your abdomens, but also for stabilizing hormones, for stimulating our ovaries, and just for overall health. So let's do the Dhanurasana together. Again, it can look a little difficult, but when you do it regularly, it becomes really, really easy. And just doing this one asana every day is really, really going to improve your health. Lie back on your stomach, arms on your side. Now raise your knees up and grab your legs, raising your chin up. This is subtle Dhanurasana. Your thighs are still on the ground. You can use your arms to stretch your stomach to massage your abdominal muscles. Now inhale and slowly come up. Bring your legs up, chin up, forming an arc with your body. Stretch your legs up. With every breath, try to come a little bit higher. Stay here in Dhanurasana. Now you can roll from side to side on your right, going all the way down. Now come up and onto the left side, going down. You can roll, giving your abdominal muscles and your stomach an extra massage. Now come up and slowly and gently go down and rest with your arms on your side. Studies have shown that yoga during pregnancy can not only make your delivery easier, It's also great for the birth of your child. It's great for body weight. It gets rid of lots of common problems associated with pregnancy. So I'm going to give you 2 asanas which are absolutely safe to do. Pregnant women can do them at any time. They can do them in their first trimester, a time where women are usually very, very wary of any sort of physical exercise. But these asanas are really safe. They're not just good for your body, for your hormones, but also great for you emotionally and mentally. The pigeon pose is a beautiful pose for an overall body stretch. It's great for the spine, it's great for the stomach, it's great for the legs. It's also a really, really good asana because it opens up the chest and you can breathe in more deeply. So not only is it good for your body, it's also great for your mind. Begin in Vajrasana. Bend your right leg and bring it underneath your chest in a 90-degree angle. For an additional stretch, you can bring your arms by your hips and square your hips and your shoulder. You can inhale and lift your chin up, really getting additional stretch to your arms, to your chest, so you can breathe in longer and deeper. And now bring your arms back. We're going to repeat this on the other side. So now bend your left leg, bring it underneath your chest. Your right leg is stretched out straight behind you. Your arms are on your side. This should be a very comfortable position. And now bring your arms back to the side of your hips, squaring your hips and your shoulders, chin up in the air, an additional stretch to your spine, opening up the chest even more. Now slowly bring your arms back, legs back in Vajrasana. The Vipariti Karni is not only an asana, but it's also a mudra. So you have the benefits of 2 in 1. What we're doing here is that we're gently inverting our bodies. So you get all the benefits of the headstand, Shishasana, or shoulder stand, Sarvangasana. While women are pregnant, they typically feel a little hesitant to do anything inverted. But this asana feels absolutely safe, and in fact, you can do it against a wall to make yourself feel even more comfortable. We begin by lying on our back, our legs relaxed in front of us. Now bend your knees, bringing them towards the body. And now slowly lift your legs up and bring your hips up. You can use your arms to support your hips. Your back should be on the ground. And now gaze up to your toes. Make sure you're looking up to your toes. Stay here and breathe, focusing on the benefits of this beautiful asana. And now you can come down, bring your legs down, arms down, and relax in Shavasana. The chest area is a very sensitive one for women. And by doing yoga focused on this area, we're not just strengthening our chests on a physical level, but also on an emotional level. Studies have also shown that doing yoga targeted towards the chest can lower chances of breast cancer and other disease. So I'm going to give you 2 very simple asanas which help not only give your chest a beautiful shape, but also helps open it up to balance out your emotion and prevent disease. The Matsya asana, or the fish pose, is a beautiful asana that really opens up your chest, and it also helps stimulate our thyroid gland, because when we're turning our necks back, we're actually putting pressure on this gland. So not just is it good for giving your body a whole stretch, including your spine and opening up your chest, but also helps stabilize and regulate our hormones. Lie back. And now bring your arms underneath your body. And now come up, balancing on your elbows. And drop the head back so the crown of your head is resting on the ground. Your body should be balanced. Your chest should be totally open, a beautiful arch in your back. allowing you to breathe in even deeper. For an additional challenge, we can go into the full asana. So we're doing the Matsya asana with Padma asana. So come back to initial posture of lying down. Bring your legs into Padma asana. And now drop your legs. Bring your elbows underneath your body so you can develop the arch in your back. Drop your head back. And now release the arms and grab a hold of your toes. Your elbows resting on the ground to give you a little bit of support. There should be no strain on your neck. You should be perfectly balanced here. On your head, on your elbows, no extra pressure at all. And now release the legs, release the arms, come back and breathe. The inverted plank is not technically an asana, but it's a great pose to do right after the fish pose or the Matsya asana. It's a counter pose, in fact, and it helps counter the exact muscles that you've used during the fish pose. It's also great for strengthening our arms, our legs, and opening up our chest. Don't forget to breathe during this asana because it really helps bring in a lot of fresh air and oxygen into our bodies. Sit in Dandasana and bring your arms behind you. Your palms flat on the floor. And now inhale and come up. Come up on your palms. Your toes should be as close as possible to the ground. Stay here and breathe. Strong arms, strong legs. Your legs should be totally straight. Your knees should not be bending. Stay here and breathe, really feeling your chest open up here. You're helping tone your chest, making your spine stronger, your chest stronger, helping shape and sculpt the chest. And now exhale and come back. Thank you so much for joining me on another episode of Yoga Ira here at Delhi Rock. See you next week.